Hey guys, it's Dark Sun Dragon with part 8 of the walkthrough, and I'm playing as Sanji, one of my favorite characters, who's also one of my favorite, well technically he's like my favorite character in the show. In the game, he's probably my third pick, because I would either choose Nami or Usopp, because they're both pretty cool. Sanji, awesome. But right now, I want to talk. In the last video, I was talking about my brother, who's a compulsive liar. Trust me. And no, I'm not talking about the one I was recording with. He is the oldest son, like the firstborn. He was raised bad. I'm not gonna lie. If anything, I will give him props for even living as long as he did. He is a compulsive liar and an angry person. He is probably like one of the people you wouldn't want to hang out with, like I said. Reasons why you wouldn't hang out with him, because he will probably make you angry, and if you live with him, I don't think you can even anymore. Why do I say you can't even anymore? Trust me, living with this guy is probably like living with a dumbass who thinks that he's right no matter what. Like, if you were to clean, and then, like, if you guys were to clean together and you miss a part in your cleaning, like, if you forget to clean the table, but it was actually his job, he'll be like, hey, you didn't clean this part. You're like, oh, sorry. He's like, no. He'll scream in your face and be like, no, you can't be stupid enough to not able to clean this part. You should be able to do everything right. Like, he's the type of person that makes you want to be like, why you're so goddamn rude to me, like a rude ass. Like, that's kind of messed up. I'm trying my best here, or at least I'm trying to help you out for the mess you did, but then he gets angry at you. It's more of a kind of relationship if you were to date. Well, there's a girl who's dating him right now, and I don't really feel bad for her because she's kind of the same as him in some ways. And trust me, they cause a lot of arguments. They even insult one another. They insult us a lot. One thing and another is that I can't really see myself like continuing living here with him, because honestly, it just hurts because he is selfish. Like, the scale of 1 to 10, he is downright a scoundrel. Like, he will legitimately try to mad dog you like super bad. If you were his brother like I am right now, he will mad dog you if he doesn't get what he wants. No lie, he will legitimately mad dog you. Like, it's dumb how he tries to get dominance over the house, and I'm not gonna lie, it's dumb. I'm the youngest in the family, and it's really bad since I'm the youngest, because honestly, he pays rent, but then he doesn't really pay rent. Like, my mom gets the money and she gives him the money to pay the rent. He has this delusional mind thinking that he pays the rent in a way that he's saying, oh, this and that. We also have students in this house. They're not the best thing, trust me. Having a foreign exchange student is probably the worst thing you could ever have in your life. Unless you're the type of person who can actually do that. The reason why we have exchange students is only because we can barely even afford rent, or half of the stuff we could do right now. But like, he is over in his head thinking that just because he does this and that, he believes that, yeah, he's the total reason why we still live in this house. That's not a reason. He's in over his head, like super hardcore. If you like a dominant guy, don't date this guy, because he'll just be a beater. Because honestly, his girlfriend and him gets in so many arguments. It's just so like unreluctant that they haven't broke up. I honestly told them that they shouldn't, like, he proposed to her, and then they're engaged right now. They're gonna get married in a couple years or next year or whatever. I honestly told them, if it was me, if I was my mom right now, or my dad, I would propose, well, technically my mom, because my mom is the only one who lives here, because we had a whole dad fiasco. I'll go into that later. But for now, I seriously don't agree for this marriage, for many reasons. other than the fact that they're not perfect for one another. They're not. They honestly could do more harm than they are together. It's not safe for them to be dating one another. It's not. It's like downright. If they were to date, no, if they get married, that's the thing. It's downright, no, they should just stop where they're at, because honestly that will hurt. I feel like they'll cause more pain than they already are, because he already causes pain, because honestly he lives in the garage, and then he said that he doesn't like the garage because the garage makes him depressed. Well, it's obviously the garage because we don't have room in the house, because we share one already in the room. There's like a bunch of people who stays in one room while the other students sleep down there. It's like, it's such a hassle, but it's what we have to live by right now. If we had extra money, we don't have to like do this shit anymore, because honestly, we could barely even take care of ourselves. It's really, really hard for people to take care of themselves when you have to take care of other people. The exchange students, their money, I don't know how we're even getting by from what we are right now. They eat way too much than they're supposed to. And honestly, my brother thinks that he is like, if it wasn't for him, well, we should be lucky we even live here. But honestly, he causes more harm than he does. He hurts our feelings. No, like, he insults us every day. He tells my mom he insults her and then gets mad at us. Like, how do you even do that? Because I know we're not like the skinniest people, or we're fat. I'm not gonna lie, we're not skinny, we're fat. And I know what you're thinking, how can I get by? Well, it's from before when my dad used to live here, but now it's like kind of a struggle to even do half of the stuff we do now. But like, seriously, what do you expect from us to do? What do you expect us to do? Half of us can't even afford to even buy stuff. But Edward, on the other hand, Mr. himself, he's basically just a dick. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, my mom raised him wrong. He's like a bad child. I'm not gonna lie, he's like a terrible child. He's like someone you don't even want to be around with. It's just, him and his friends are even dumb. I'm not gonna lie, his friends are pretty dumb. I wouldn't, like, his friends are some people, like, the idiotic thought of even hanging out with him and his friends is like super ridiculous. Like, his friends are just like, Jesus, how can you even like deal with something like that? I'm not gonna mess with this guy because honestly he's gonna murder me. I better find some help. But like, geez, he is just ridiculous on how he acts. If I were ever to meet you guys, or if you guys ever wanted to meet my family, he'll probably be the one person I would never introduce in my life. Like, I don't want him, like, I don't even want, like, I refuse the fact that he's my brother. I refuse that, because he doesn't even treat us equally. He will treat someone else more of value than his own family member. That's how stupid it is. It's just, it just hurts to know that your own family member will treat someone better than yourself, and then you feel down about it. But then, hey, who's to say? I'll probably talk to you guys in the next part when I finish this. But for now, I'll see you guys later, and have a good time. Like, comment, subscribe, or dislike, but it's whatever you guys choose. I'm okay with whatever. I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye.